Hi everyone, it's Wendy here with Stamping with Wendy A. Today I'm going to make a birthday card for a man. It's pretty easy, this one. Mainly the interest comes from the designer series paper. This is called In Good Taste. So that's what's on the other side of it. Yeah, and we've got a wood grain, like timber, old timber sort of look on this one, and this is, oh gosh, I don't know, tiles of some description, marble tiles kind of. I've got my card base here, which is smoky slate, and of course I've folded it ready. I've cut this one down to be 6mm smaller, so that will show a 3mm border there. And I've got a couple of pieces of cardstock here ready that I'm going to punch with my banner punch. So this is an old banner punch. There is a new, Stampin' Up! Has a new, better punch, but this is the old one that I'm using at the moment. I've already done these two. That's some cardstock ready for stamping. So I might get the measurements for, just get these cards, pieces of cardstock to the right measurement. I've just sort of cut them willy-nilly at the moment. The width is okay. But it's the length I might just cut down. What I'll do is I'll do it with my banner punch first, because that always takes a bit of the length off. So yeah, get that in there and lined up in this channel, and then punch, and there we go. We have our banner. So, oh, not that one, this one here. Let's have a look at size, length. It's not too bad. I may just take a few mils off it. Okay, so we've got that one. It's going to go there. That's looking good. This one I think is the right length. Let's have a look. I may just take a few mils off this one as well. I'm not measuring these. As you can see, I am just doing it so so it's pleasing to the eye. So I'm not necessarily going for any particular measurements. So this one will sit on here. So that needs to be cut a bit shorter. So let's cut that down. What will I do? I'll take about 2 inches. 2 inches off the end of there. Let's have a look now how that's looking. It's going to go about there. That's going to go about there. Yep, looking good. So now what I'm going to do with this one, I'm going to put it through my Stampin' emboss machine. So you can see here I've got an embossing folder that's got a checkered pattern on it. So I'm just going to put it in so it's centered along there. And I'll bring in my cut and emboss machine. Just bear with me while I get the right plates. I'll pop you on hold for a minute. Okay, did you notice I said I'd put you on hold like I was on a phone call? I meant pause. Okay, right, so what I've got here is my mini cut and emboss machine. I've got the plates here that go with it. So I've got a standard, this is a standard embossing folder. So looking for the plate. Here we go. So use with standard embossing folder, that's number 3, and we need to use number 3 and number 1. So I've got 3 and 1. Get rid of those ones. Okay, so just lining up this again. Okay. And we've got 1 and 3. Pop that down there. And that there. And wind it through. Fingers crossed nothing's moved. And everything is fine. Okay, so this is the result that we've got. This nice checkered pattern is now on my banner. Okay, so there's all my banners organised. So what I might do, might pop them together because I want to wrap some twine around them. So let's do that next. So I'm going to glue them together. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to glue that one onto there. So this is a bit of scrap card, that's why I've got that stamped image on there. So just putting a little bit of glue down that side, and then I'm just lining that up about halfway. Okay. And then we will put some, oops, and at the end of this glue bottle, so you either get none or you get loads. So lining them up at the top, making sure they're square. And I better get rid of this glue because it's coming out all over the place. Okay, just hold that down for a minute. Wonderful. So I'm going to put a bit of twine around the top of this. So I'll just put a little bit of double-sided tape on there just to hold the twine in place, and just put it there, and then I'm going to wrap it round twice and stick it down. Scissors. That's better. Let's try that again. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a little bit of extra twine that I'm just going to tie through here. And just tie that in a knot. There we go, and I'll just cut them down. There we are. So there's my twine in place. Okay, so next thing I will do is I'm going to stamp Happy Birthday, and I'm going to use the Biggest Wish stamp set, and I'm going to use the Big Happy and the Big Birthday. So So I'll get them out on my blocks ready to go. So there's my birthday, there's my happy, and I'll just bring in my, this is like a soft matte. It just helps with the quality of the stamped image. And I'm going to use the Bermuda Bay, which will match the cardstock there. So using my bone folder, I'm going to just massage the ink down. You just find some of these photopolymer stamps and the very detailed stamps do stamp better when there is not too much ink. And I'll just bring in a piece of paper for a test. That's it. Okay. Alright, so back in with this. I am going to cut this in half, so it really doesn't matter about my placement from left to right. Just need to make sure it's just centered on that piece of card. And here we've got the birthday. There we go. All right. So what I'll do now is I will cut these down. There. And there. Just take a snippet off there. And I'll just turn that one around and cut some of that off there. Great. As I say, no measuring. I just do a lot of this by eye. Alright, so we can put this card together now. I'll glue this one on, and then we'll put the other one on dimensionals. As I say, with this glue, because it's, I might get another glue, just because it's getting to the end. It's and this one's at the end as well. That's not too bad, this one. You either get not enough glue. Having a terrible glue day today. That's better. Yeah, sometimes with the glues you either get not enough, or then it comes out a bit quick. So I store my glues upside down just to try and keep the glue at the top. That helps a little bit. Okay, so that one is glued in place. So what we'll do now is we'll pop some dimensionals on this one. So put a couple around. There we go. I don't know whether you can hear that thunder. It's a bit of a stormy day here today in Burham Heads, or Hervey Bay, which is an area near Fraser Island in Queensland. Yeah, quite a stormy day, so but it is quite muggy as well. So I've got my window open and my fan on, just so I don't get too sweaty. I hate the humidity. Alright, so that is in place there. And then what we'll do is we will stick the happy birthday on here. So just got to get the placement right. Possibly could have moved that up a little bit. There we go. And just thinking where I'm going to line it up. I might put it about there. So as you can see, I'm going to need dimensionals on this side and dimensionals here, but I'm going to need glue on this side because this part is already popped up. So we'll put dimensionals on here and get my glue, bit of glue on this side. And the same with this one. So I might use a bit of the edge here. I'm getting to the end of this sheet of dimensionals, so we can I'll just use the edge here. Okay, and where are we going to go? About there. So we'll just put a little bit more. I'll just cut that off. Put that there. And then we need glue. Okay, let's pop this into position. So we're lining it up along this side here. There we go. Now the last thing I wanted to do is I want to put some embellishments on. So I'm going to use my Stampin' Blend marker, which is the, what colour is this one? It's the dark Bermuda Bay, which goes with the ink and the cardstock colour. And I've got metallic pearls. As you can see, I've already had an experiment there. Hopefully you can see. So what I'm doing is I might just cut, I'll put 3 on, so I might cut the 3 that I want and bring in a scrap piece of paper, and then I'm going to colour them. Now these are alcohol markers, so it will be permanent. So just colouring, and then when it dries it will be, they will be permanently that colour. Let's put a little bit more on. There we go. And then I can get that one off there and put one there. And we'll put one there. And I'll put one up there. There we go. That is it. So a nice easy card for a guy. So tell me what you think, and yeah, send me a comment, hit the like button, or if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. That is all for today. See you next time. Bye for now.